Good morning, everyone. So, today I am going to start the topic that is midpoint. Okay, midpoint of any two numbers on a number line. So, in order to find the midpoint of any two numbers on a number line, first of all, let's see the number line 0, positive 1, 2, 3, etc. Then negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, etc. So, if you are given 2 points, how to find the midpoint between these two numbers? For that, first of all, here let us consider two positive numbers, okay, 1 and 3. Here 1 and 3, okay. This is first number and this is second number, 1 and 3. Now from the number line you can directly find what is the midpoint. Here 1 and 3 you can see the 2. It is exactly middle of 1 and 3. So 2 is the midpoint, right? So how to find, if it is given bigger numbers, then how to find the midpoint of the two number? So the equation is, if you are given any 2 points on the number line, the midpoint can be found by adding the two numbers. The sum of the two numbers divided by 2. So here if the first number is 1 and the second number is 3, so what you have to do? You have to add the two numbers 1 plus 3. Then divide it by 2. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So here you can see the answer is 2. So that's how you can find the midpoint of any two numbers on the number line. Now we can check whether this equation is correct by taking other number also. Okay, let this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, etc. Okay, now consider the 2 points which are okay, 1 and 6, okay, 1 or 1 or 5, 1 and 5, okay, 1 and 5. So by looking at the number line, which will be the midpoint of 1 and 5? Here directly we can find 3, right? 3 is the midpoint of these two, 1 and 5, because from 1 to 3 we have 2 points, from 5 to 3 we have 2 points, so equidistant from both sides. So here 3 is the midpoint of 1 and 5. Now by using the equation, how to find the midpoint of two numbers, that is 1 and 5. 1 plus 3, you have to add 1 and 5 and then divide it by 2. So 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So here that's the correct answer. So you can use the equation, that is, if you have to find the midpoint of any two numbers, just add the two numbers and then divide the sum by 2. Then you will get the midpoint of those two numbers. Now we can check one positive and one negative number, okay. So consider the number negative 2. Negative 2 and 6. Negative 2 and 6. How to find the midpoint of negative 2 and 6? How to find? You have to just add the two number. So negative 2 plus 6 you have to add, then divide it by 2. So negative 2 plus 6 is equal to 4. 4 divided by 2. So the answer is equal to 2. Yes, this is the exact midpoint of negative 2 and 6. If you want, you can check, that is the distance from 2 to negative 2 and 2 to 6, it will be same. 2 to 6 there are 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and negative 2 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the exact midpoint between negative 2 and 6. Now we can see these are integers. Now we can see an example using a real number, a fraction. Okay, 2 by 3 and 5 by 4. What is the midpoint of these two numbers? 2 by 3 and 5 by 4. So what you have to do? You have to add the two numbers, add the two fractions and then divide it by 2. So 2 by 3 and 5 by 4. How to add this? 2 by 3 and 5 by 4 you can add by using, it is LCM. So 3 and 4 LCM is equal to 12. So in order to make it 12, you have to multiply numerator and denominator by 4. So it is 8 by 12 plus here you have to multiply numerator and denominator by 3. So here 15 by 12. So 8 plus 15 is equal to 23. 23 by 12. This is the addition. Now you can find the midpoint. Midpoint is equal to the sum divided by 2. That is 2 by 3 plus 5 by 4 whole divided by 2. So this is 23 by 12 whole divided by 2. So 23 by 12, a fraction divided by a whole number. How you will do fraction divided by a whole number? That is, this is equal to 2 is nothing but 2 by 1. So division you can convert into multiplication by taking the multiplicative inverse. So 2 by 1, it's reciprocal, that is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So 23 by 24. It is the midpoint between 2 by 3 and 5 by 4. Okay, 2 by 3 and 5 by 4, that is add the two number and then divide it by 2. So 2 by 3 plus 5 by 4 is equal to 8 by 12 plus 15 by 12. Okay, 8 by 12 plus 15 by 12, it is 23 by 12, and then divide this sum by 2. So 23 by 12 divided by 2, it is 23 by 24. Okay, hope all of you have understood this. Now you can use this equation to find the midpoint of any two numbers. If you are given any fractions or any mixed fractions or anything, then the midpoint between those two numbers you can find just by adding the two numbers and then divide it by 2. Okay. Now if you have any doubt, you can type in the comment section. I will be coming with other topic in this chapter in the next session. Until then, bye.